Prototype is a pretty broad term, and we get asked a lot, how much does a prototype cost? And there's a lot of variables that come into play. The quality, the amount, the materials that are used. We want to be able to guide you through that process, and so we'll talk about a couple of those different options we have. What we call an alpha prototype is generally a low-resolution 3D printed prototype done on a basic machine or a machine like we have in stock here, MakerBots. Then we can move to what we would call a beta prototype, which is a little bit more finished, a little bit more refined, either made by a CNC process or an SLA or something like an objet or stereolithography machine, which is going to come out in a higher resolution and more detail. It's going to be a little bit more expensive and take a little bit more time. The third step in the prototype process is what we like to call a finished or final prototype. That's where we combine all of the elements of your product into one place. We use CNC or high-resolution 3D printing for the shells and plastic parts, CNC machining for metal parts, and we'll have actual PCBs made with the right functionality so you can have a fully functional, finished prototype. At ANDesign, we specialize in consumer products, primarily consumer electronics and marketable consumer products like baby bottles, water bottles, things of that nature. So we do a lot of highly detailed, complex electromechanical products, meaning it's going to have a battery, it's going to have some moving pieces, and it's got to do some sort of a function. We use a lot of different processes to get there. 3D printing is our most favorable, it's the fastest, it's the cheapest, and really most reliable process, but there's limits. There's always something that may need to be improved. So then we can also look at a backup process or a secondary process, CNC machining or outsourced high-resolution 3D printing.